Hello and welcome to another trailer reaction here on Push Your Glasses Up. I'm Mikey. Today we have the Super Mario Brothers movie, not the 1993 one, which I did see in theaters. The gray. You should give away how old I am. I'm interested in this movie because there's aspects of it that I think can go good. There's aspects that I think could go weird. I did see the leaked image of Mario's face from the McDonald's ad. We'll get into all of that as we react to the actual trailer. But real quick, hey, if you enjoy these videos, like them, subscribe to the channel, helps me out a great deal. Now, we trailer.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
This is pretty solid so far.
Open the gates!
I think they need to adjust the tone on that. This is so strange.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield?
I do not. I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
Here we go.
What is this place?
Yeah, there's...
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom
Yeah,
Kingdom, here we
there's
come.
there's a little bit of uncanny valley in the textures. We got dry bones though. Okay, so all of this stuff, good. I think that all this Bowser stuff with the penguins is done really well. I think it sounded like Jordan Peele doing the penguin, maybe. But yeah, I'm cool with all this stuff. This stuff seems like it's hitting the stuff that it needs to hit. Where I get a little bit on is this stuff here. I think there's some stuff going on with Mario that's a little hyper real. That's a little bit odd getting used to. He kind of looks like he has eyeliner on, and I think that accentuates things in a way that is a little bizarre. Sure, it could just be the way that shadows fall and whatever, but like, it's a little strange. He looks better in motion than he does in that leaked image from like a McDonald's advertisement. I will give them that. But there is a little bit of strangeness to it where it's like he has a little bit of like theme park mascot going on, which is totally like, that's fine. I don't think that's good or bad necessarily. I think it's just a synergy thing with the fact that, like, I'm pretty sure that they delayed this movie to coincide with the opening of the theme park in Hollywood. That just seems like it makes a lot of sense to me. So like his proportions are just like a little off from like Toon Mario, and it's neither Toon Mario nor IRL Mario. So it feels a little bit in between, and that's where it's not unsettling, but it's like it's just a little strange. I think all the Toad stuff looks really great, but yeah, Mario, it's not as bad as like original Sonic, but like it's just off-putting enough where it's like he kind of feels like he's made out of clay and he's stretchy, but like he's kind of skin, and it's like it's gonna take some getting used to. It's not as much shell shock as the initial leaked image was. That translated a lot more poorly just because of the still frame, I believe. But like, it's gonna take some getting used to. I don't think it's that bad, but it's not my preferred design for Mario, I would say. I think that they could have leaned more into the cartoony side of things than they did, just in those proportions. Because it's with those proportions come the Uncanny Valley stuff that like was going to come up one way or another with this. I wish they leaned more into the aesthetic of the design work for the games than trying to hyper texture stuff up. You know, I think smooth surfaces have allowed for Mario to translate in an ageless way through the many decades that he's been around. So it's a little bit jarring. And I guess if you're going to do texture on Bowser the way that they did, and they made him look really good, I guess to compensate for that, you probably would have to do that with Mario. But it's a little strange to get used to, because I don't think they go overboard with detail on Bowser with his like the scales in his skin, but they kind of did it with Mario. So it's a little back and forth for me. But like, generally speaking, I think this is a good teaser. It's not nearly as intense of a like, oh, this is gonna be bad kind of thing as I think a lot of the internet maybe not hoping for, but kind of hoping for. I need to see more of it, because this is clearly just a teaser and it doesn't really tell us anything. So like, his voice isn't as jarring as I kind of expected it to be, but it still doesn't fit the way that I wanted to.
What is this place? Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die!
Like, he's doing
That one's perfectly fine.
he's doing a little bit of the right here.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Like, he's not doing the Mario voice per se. He's kind of just doing, hey, I'm walking here. Like, he's kind of doing Dustin Hoffman New York voice, which is a little bit strange. I guess it is one of those things where it's like, well, do we want to hear Charles Martinet do an hour and a half of game Mario voice? Would that get a little old? So it's something that we're gonna have to get used to, I guess. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed with how good some of this looks. It has not answered everything that I was hoping for design-wise on some stuff, but I am coming out far more positive than I think my hopes were for it. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this goes. I'm a little less skeptical because we finally have some actual stuff to check out, but we'll have to see. The Mario stuff is still iffy for me. But like all of this Bowser stuff, I think came out great. And hopefully the majority of the movie is gonna have this level of like, oh, cool to it. But hey, if you're coming out a little bit more positive on this than you expected, even with some of this stuff not hitting the way that you would prefer, let me know in the comments below. And until next time,